Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for one of the most bizarre clips that you've ever watched regarding the Summer Wells case. This is something that I had in my vault. Look, as of recently, with what's happened between Don and Candace and myself, absolutely nothing on my end. I just got completely shitted on after supporting them for years. I have reached down into the vault of certain things that I have that I probably would never bring to the internet. And while saying that, I came across this video, which I has nothing to do with Don and Candace personally. I didn't even know I had this video. I found it, but boy, is it a treat. Now, I've covered this woman before, and this woman has been on a lot of these conspiracy channels that just attack, okay, the parents in these cases, okay? Now, this video is not about Don or Candace, guilty or not, but it is about Summer because this person has made many claims. This person has said that it's my highest viewed video I've ever got on this channel. She said that Summer was in her backyard and she's a compulsive liar. But the footage I showed that time was nighttime. Here's this lady talking about Summer Wells, people in the case, other people. Guys, we're going to break this down. And I'm sorry I didn't bring this to you earlier. Grab your popcorn, have a look-see at what the F is this.
Okay. See right there's one of the dogs that we have right there. It looks like he's sitting with one of the kids. I hate when that happens. Okay, so here we are. And right there. There's people in our yard. Martin wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't here. I was at my parents' house.
So it's about to get way worse if you haven't yet seen her pointing at nothing and saying that it's there. No, you're not crazy. It's just not there. And it's about to get a lot crazier. But people, real fast, quick note. This is somebody who's called the TBI numerous times, posted all over their Facebook about it, bragged on panels about doing it. I mean, I'm talking about a lot of times, right? This is somebody who has caused a lot of disruption in the case. And as you watch this video, this is somebody who has access to a gun, right? A gun, who was actually a bail bondsman in Tennessee, right? And they were trespassing on Don and Candace's property, right? So I want you to think about that crazy situation. No matter how you feel about Don and Candace, we'll wrap it up at the end. But watch the craziness of the rest of this, and we'll recap all the facts, and I'll finish that thought here in a moment.
Oh, look who it is. Wonder who this is right here, huh? Oh, gotta get her some money. Gotta stand there and give the bitch some money, Martin. Or how about let's go right here. Where the dog is. And look at the person standing right there beside of it. You like see their heads moving around. These people have been stalking me for a year. I don't know who they are, but Martin Galvin sure knows who they are. I've complained about it. I've been recording it. I got a video of Summer Wells from December. This group of people showed up and hasn't left since. They run and hide every time the police show up. Over here again. They use Miss Clark's yard as always, and my yard as always. Is that right? I guess this isn't really people. Martin says that I just hear things. I just hear voices in my head. People are not really in our backyard all the time, every day, all day long. And he went to the mall yesterday, so we need to run some footage. And the freaking, oh, I'm so sick and tired of this. Oh yeah, so it definitely would be the ones where the goats are.
So the backstory, as you could hear, she's saying some man's name, referring to some man's name. That would be her ex-boyfriend or whatever. And I have to agree with him. It is in your head, and you are just seeing things. So this clip, she's pointing at nothing, saying a bunch of nonsense. There towards the end, you hear her talk about people in Summerwell's case in both yards. I don't know for my OGs if you could remember. I will post the link below, and I'll put it in the description box. My most viewed video was clips of her. She reached out to me over a couple years ago, and she said that she had 100% factual proof that Summer Wells was in her yard. The problem was with that video, it was like nighttime, and you could not see that well. I did a live where I played all the clips that she sent me together. This video that I'm making now, it must have been in there. I didn't see because I just found this in my drive. But regardless, she sent me all these nighttime clips, and she made some very disturbing remarks about Summer, and said that literally Summer was in her backyard. Now, not only that, she is a panel hopper. She's been on many, many panels in the past. Babe, the name is what? Mary Hendrickson, okay? Young girl, but people, here is the deal I'm trying to say with this. There's a lot of people that are loony. I get people, think that Don and Candace did something to Summer. I have no problem if that's what you think, right? But people, this is a prime example of people. This is also a creator, people. She's more active on Facebook than anything. But this woman is making all these videos, TikTok, on Facebook, hopping on all panels on YouTube, reaching out to me, trying to convince me that that's Summer. I reviewed all her clips of her older, you know, uh, proof, and I called it out on a live, right? It's and I made another video about it, and that's the most viewed one that I have, and I'll drop it below because that one is specifically only about Summer Wells. This one, you can see the craziness because she's talking about her ex, some kids moving ahead, some goats. What in the hell is going on? None of this is real. This is all mental health. Obviously this is mental health, or people, this lady's on some type of Molly, meth, or all of the drugs combined, because nobody watching this video saw anything in those woods except the question marks, the what that I was putting on the screen. But yes, either her or her ex are or had a bail bondsman in Tennessee, right? You know, they're walking around with guns on them, right? They were caught trespassing, right, on 110 Ben Hill, right? Now, even if you despise Don and Candace Wells, people, if you just watch this video, this lady is claiming she's seeing things that is clearly not there. If you watch the video that I broke down before this, that's going to be linked below, you'll really see she's got some problems, and she's got a super biased against Don and Candace. Would you want somebody like that trespassing on your property with a weapon that's loaded? Get this. Look, Don Wells is a felon. He can't have any weapons over there. He's got those like airsoft guns and whatnot, but he can't even defend himself over somebody like this. I remember specifically having a conversation about this woman on this video of the other video that I made, because the private investigator had to reach out to authorities because this one is a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs people. She's a bail bondsman. She's, walks around with a loaded gun. It is banana cakes. I am very happy to find this video to show you guys, for my OGs, this is like a follow-up video to that night that the other claim she was making about Summer in her yard that I did years ago. Now we have a daytime example of the nutcase, but it is, and if you haven't seen that video, that's fine. There's plenty of people who are on YouTube and watch these channels, and they get obsessed. They get obsessed. They go down wormholes, and they convince themselves of, who's guilty and who's not. And people, this shit can get dangerous, man. And I just wanted to bring you guys an example of this. As I'm investigating my vault here, now that the tides have turned, you'll be seeing some interesting videos. So to the next one, White Boy Radio, give me a like and hype it if you like it, and do what's in the outro. Peace. What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.